And that's a guy who gets the ball last a lot.
He's smiling. That's not good for the Raiders. I'm just saying.
Turned Kansas City into the world's most exclusive date night zone. After the Chiefs crushed the Raiders, Taylor was spotted in the suite next to her dad, Scott, cheering like the proudest fan on the planet. Then came what fans are calling the power move of the year, Travis proving that class and commitment can go hand in hand by being totally cool about that rock-solid prenup. It wasn't about money, it was about mutual respect, love, and loyalty, balanced like a championship playbook. And while Travis was tackling love, Taylor was tackling life itself, quietly dropping a heart-melting $100K donation to help little Laya, a young fan bravely fighting stage 4 cancer. It's the kind of gesture that reminds everyone why her influence goes way beyond the charts she leads with heart. Always.
I'm my friend.
Next up, fans were feeling all the emotions when the story of Taylor's longtime friend Jeff Lang resurfaced, the man who reportedly inspired one of the most personal tracks on her upcoming album. It's another example of how Taylor turns real human stories into timeless art, stitching her memories into music we all feel. Then Travis pulled up to Arrowhead Stadium looking like he walked straight out of a GQ cover shoot. All swagger, all smiles, effortlessly blending athlete energy with Hollywood charm. The internet, of course, lost it because when fashion meets football, that's a viral moment waiting to happen. And just when fans thought the week couldn't get any more surreal, SNL closed the show with Sabrina Carpenter hilariously spoofing Taylor's Fortnite era, Fate of Olivia, leaving Swifties cackling and crying at the same time. It was peak pop culture crossover, laughter, love, and a little lighthearted chaos, exactly the kind of energy that follows Taylor and Travis wherever they go. For those who don't know me, I'm Kelce's childhood bestie. We survived nursing school together, and yes, I've seen every phase of this man's life. Now picture this. Arrowhead Stadium is absolutely electric. The Chiefs just obliterated the Raiders, 31-0. That's right, 0, as in nobody's home. Kansas City is euphoric. Fans are screaming, confetti's flying, and Travis is strutting across that field like the undisputed king of the gridiron. Up in the suite, Taylor's there, next to her dad, Scott, rocking Chiefs gear, that signature red lip, and a smile that could light up the Jumbotron. The cameras catch her cheering every yard Travis gains, clapping like a proud fiancé, laughing with Donna and Ed, and somehow making football look like high fashion. And as if that wasn't enough, NBA star Caitlin Clark even swung by the suite, because apparently, Kansas City is where all the icons gather now. Taylor's fit, a black Chiefs jersey, layered gold jewelry, slick ponytail, and that unmistakable I own this era energy. The whole stadium felt it. The Queen was in attendance and everyone knew it.
For you who I haven't met, I'm Kelce's childhood bestie, and we went to nursing school together.
Now, don't forget, Taylor's been deep in promo mode for her upcoming album, The Life of a Showgirl. But even with a packed schedule, she made time to show up for her man. That's MVP girlfriend behavior if we've ever seen it. After the game, while fans were still buzzing over the shutout, Taylor and Travis slipped away to keep the celebration going. Destination, 1587 Prime, the ultra-chic steakhouse Travis co-owns with Patrick Mahomes. Eyewitnesses said they looked effortlessly cozy, hand in hand, grinning like two people completely unfazed by the world watching. No entourage, no fanfare, just a couple enjoying their post-game victory in their own lane, and of course, as soon as the photos leaked, Swifties went feral. One fan posted, "That's not dinner, that's a declaration." And honestly, they're not wrong. The moment someone caught them on camera, the internet went into full meltdown mode. Within minutes, social media split into two camps, half calling them the definition of love and loyalty, and the rest joking that Travis wins games while Taylor wins hearts. Either way, it was pure cultural takeover. Travis, still riding high from that shutout victory, faced reporters with that signature grin and said the game was just a preview of what's coming next for the Chiefs. Translation? Buckle up, league. This dynasty's just getting started. And honestly, judging by how laser-focused he looked and how hyped Taylor was in the stands, you'd believe it. But the biggest play of all isn't happening on the field. It's happening in the love game. Because before the 2025 season even kicked off, Travis went full MVP and popped the question.Q global hysteria. Taylor broke the news in true Swift fashion with a cheeky caption that read, "When an English teacher falls for a gym teacher." Classic. Within seconds, the internet imploded under the collective scream of millions of Swifties, realizing this wasn't a PR rumor or a fan dream. It was real. These two were actually doing this. And while everyone expected the headline to be about the ring, spoiler, it's massive, the real buzz turned out to be about the prenup. Yep, insiders confirm both Travis and Taylor are all in on a no-nonsense, rock-solid agreement. Smart, fair, and airtight. Because when two self-made empires come together, love isn't the only thing you plan for. Legacy is. Taylor sits atop a billion-dollar music empire, and Travis has his own vault of NFL gold, podcast revenue, and endorsement cash that could fund a small nation. Together, they're worth more than most tech startups. But here's the kicker. Love doesn't mean handing over your accountant's worst nightmare. From day one, Taylor made it clear that romance doesn't cancel logic, and Travis didn't flinch. In fact, insiders say he loved it. He reportedly told friends he admires how sharp she is, that her drive, her discipline, and her desire to protect what she's built are part of what makes her so magnetic. That's not just smart, that's sexy smart. The prenup, by all accounts, is ironclad. The kind of document that could make even corporate attorneys whistle in appreciation. But instead of creating tension, it's done the opposite. It's shown everyone exactly what their relationship is built on. Mutual respect, not mutual bank accounts. The skeptics calling it a PR stunt might want to sit down for this one. Because while other celebrity couples crumble under the weight of money talk, these two are laughing it off. Partners, not competitors. And while Travis is busy locking down love like a pro, Taylor's out here reminding the world that her heart is every bit as legendary as her record sales. The pop powerhouse quietly dropped another $100,000 donation into the universe, this time for a brave little girl named Laya, a 2-year-old fighting stage 4 brain cancer. No red carpet, no press release, no self-promotion, just a pure act of kindness that hit everyone square in the feelings. According to insiders, Taylor came across Laya's story online, a tiny warrior with a smile bright enough to melt steel, and decided she wasn't just going to like the post, she was going to change the outcome. Laya's family had set up a GoFundMe to cover her medical treatments, chemotherapy, stem cell therapy, hospital care, and out of nowhere, a 6-figure donation dropped in. Name on it? Taylor Swift. Cue emotional chaos. The donation even came with a handwritten note, where Taylor sent her love, prayers, and what she called a virtual bear hug to her new little friend. Yeah, go ahead and cry. Everyone else did. Laya's mom has been sharing updates online about her daughter's progress. And in one video, little Laya giggles and calls Taylor her friend. Of course, the clip found its way back to Taylor. And let's just say, the woman who writes songs that make the world cry was left in tears herself. In tears herself.
Look for Taylor. Of a rock star, right?
You can practically picture Taylor seeing that GoFundMe post, pausing mid-scroll and saying, "Well, guess I have plans today." And just like that, she made the kind of impact most of us can only dream about. Within hours of her donation, the page didn't just meet its goal, it shattered it. Fans from every corner of the internet joined in, donating in multiples of 13 because, of course, Swifties speak in sacred numerology. What started as one act of quiet kindness became a full-blown movement, a wave of love, hope, and glitter that flooded timelines and hearts alike. And speaking of hearts that hit harder than a Chiefs touchdown, Taylor's next emotional play takes us way back. We're talking flip phone, MySpace eyeliner in your locker Tennessee back, because suddenly, one name has resurfaced and the internet's collectively gasping like it just cracked a secret vault. Jeff Lang. Yep, that Jeff Lang, Taylor's old school bestie, the one fans are whispering about in Reddit threads and deep dive TikToks, trying to piece together what really went down between them. The rumor mill's spinning again, and this time, it's not about exes or enemies, it's about nostalgia, loyalty, and the kind of friendship that quietly shaped a superstar. Now, before anyone starts spinning theories about some secret new fling or another surprise collab, let's set the record straight. Jeff wasn't an industry insider or a backup dancer from the 1989 era, he was part of Taylor's Before It All world. The diary-writing small-town Tennessee chapter. Back when she was just a teenage dreamer lugging her guitar through Hendersonville talent shows, writing songs that would one day break the internet, but at the time, barely filled a school auditorium. People who knew them say Jeff was her biggest cheerleader, the guy who always sat front row when she played, clapping like she was already headlining Madison Square Garden. In a way, he was her first real audience, the one who believed before the world caught up. But then came 2010. Tragedy. Jeff passed away suddenly, and insiders say it shattered her. Not the kind of heartbreak you heal from with a rebound or a revenge album, but the kind that settles deep. The kind that lives in melody and memory. Taylor even honored him during her early country years, quietly dedicating moments and thank yous that only the true fans caught. And those close to her say she's never really stopped carrying him, not in a loud, public way, but in the quiet spaces between lyrics where the real stories hide.
I'm my friend. Your favorite.
Fast forward to 2025, and fans are convinced Taylor's finally unpacking that buried heartbreak through her new track, Ruin the Friendship, off The Life of a Showgirl. The title alone sounds like a plot twist waiting to happen, but the lyrics, pure emotional whiplash. It's not another breakup anthem, it's a confession. She sings about the one that got away, the almost that still lingers, the kiss that never happened but haunts every what if. Cue collective fan meltdown. People started connecting dots faster than you can say Easter egg, wondering if this was her long overdue tribute to Jeff. Even Jeff's mom, Susan, spoke out saying she was deeply moved that Taylor still keeps her son's memory alive all these years later. She's got a framed photo of Taylor and Jeff hanging in her home. Two kids caught in a snapshot before fame rewired everything. It's nostalgia with teeth, a reminder that not all love stories are romantic, but some still shape your forever. And speaking of forever, cut to the man currently making Taylor's heart do touchdown dances, Travis Kelce. The guy just showed up to Arrowhead looking like he stepped straight off a GQ cover and into an NFL tunnel. Forget game day. This was a full-on fashion show with cleats. He strolled in wearing a slick black leather jacket layered over a gray hoodie, black tailored pants, and those don't mess with me shades that practically shout, "Yeah, my fiance's Taylor Swift, confidence level off the charts." Swift woman, yes, she totally picked this outfit. According to insiders, the Swift effect is real. Gone are the days of frat party fits and random hoodie chaos. Travis has officially entered his it boy era, serving looks sharper than a Mahomes pass. Social media didn't just react, it imploded. The Chiefs dropped his entrance clip, and within seconds, Swifties were collectively combusting. Chiefs fans hyped him like he just scored the winning touchdown. And one comment summed it up perfectly. That's daddy energy. Meanwhile, others joked that Travis was cooking defenders and the fashion game at the same time, which fair. And speaking of serving looks, while Travis turned Arrowhead into his personal runway, Saturday Night Live turned Studio 8H into a full-blown pop culture carnival. Because who else but Sabrina Carpenter could stroll in and roast Taylor Swift's Fate of Olivia era like it was a group project she was born to rewrite. Sabrina, doing double duty as both host and performer, went all in on the now iconic Domingo sketch. You know the one. Part soap opera, part fever dream. This time, she and her Chaos crew gifted the world a twisted parody of Taylor's most haunting ballad. Picture this, a sweet birthday tune that nosedives into a confession about one of the friends hooking up with a guy named Domingo. Yep, mid-song. The vibe shifts from Hallmark to Girl, What Did You Do? Energy. Classic SNL madness. Then, right on cue, Domingo himself, played by Marcelo Hernandez, the internet's favorite fictional heartbreaker, steps in to belt out his own dramatic rendition of Alex Warren's Ordinary. Suddenly, the sketch transforms into a full-blown pop concert, complete with a Gaga-style abracadabra parody, flashing lights and the audience losing their collective minds. Twitter melted, timelines flooded, and Swifties did what Swifties do best: laugh, cry, and overanalyze every lyric for hidden meanings. Half the fandom's already convinced Taylor was watching from her penthouse muttering, "So, that's what we're doing now." And the funniest part? The Domingo saga wasn't even supposed to last this long. It started as a one-off Bridesmaid spoof in 2024, a silly parody of Sabrina's own Espresso. But now, it's basically the SNL cinematic universe, the Domingo universe. Sequels, callbacks, cameos, everyone's in on it. Charlie XCX, Ariana Grande, and probably whoever sneezed near the dressing room that week. Who needs the Avengers when you've got pop stars airing love triangles through power ballads? Sabrina sealed her hosting debut with a wink, roasting her own wild album cover and proving she's not just in on the joke. She is the joke in the best possible way. Bottom line, SNL ditched the politics, went full pop culture, and nailed it harder than a Chiefs touchdown. That's all for this one. Folks, from stadium spotlights to sketch show chaos, the world's favorite couple just keeps dominating every headline. Until next time, remember, in 2025, love, laughter, and a killer outfit are the real power plays. Real power plays.